Alright guys, welcome back to CD's Automotive and Repair. Now in today's video we're going to be replacing a battery personally on this '05 Honda Accord. It has a 3.0 VTEC. Now the problems is on this vehicle, when you go to start it up, it starts a little weak. Doesn't seem to be starting like it should. It's not the starter. It's not the alternator. It's the battery itself. I checked it myself. Battery should be charging when the vehicle's running around 14.7 volts. And when the car is off, it should be around 12.6 or above. This one's below, or at least around 12 or less. It was around 11 something. I checked it earlier. The car's still hot where we drove it earlier. It does need a belt. I'm going to be replacing that in another video, so be looking forward to that video coming out soon. So, tools you're going to need to do this are a battery terminal cleaner, a ratchet, a wrenching ratchet, 10mm, a 10mm socket, extension, and also maybe extension, just depending on your vehicle. Now, I mean, a multimeter, check the battery. You should already know beforehand. And also, we got some battery protective terminal cleaner. It protects the terminals so they don't get corroded and acided all up after I've done the battery. So, let's go ahead and get our tools and get this battery taken out. Alright, so to get this battery out, you're going to need a 10mm, which is what I have in my hand, swivel, ratcheting wrench. These things really come in handy. You can get these at any parts store. Really and truly, the best bet I would do is go to Harbor Freight and get these. They're so much cheaper. Anyhow, 10mm here and a 10mm here, and then there's two 10s, one there and one here. Takes the battery off. So let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, so now we got the bracket out of the way. Take the 10mm. Set the camera. Alright, so you can see the corrosion that come off the battery terminal when I unloosened it. So right there it tells me there's a lot of corrosion underneath that terminal, and that's why I got that terminal cleaner. This one, negative side, usually doesn't have that much, unless it hasn't been taken care of in a long time. Pop this out. Now, this doesn't have a little hanger with it, so I'm going to have to set the camera down and actually pick it up with both hands to get it out. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got the battery out. I really need to invest in a GoPro. That would really help. Especially one that would hook to my head and I wouldn't have to do everything and set the camera down. It'd be hands-free. So anyhow, you take your battery post cleaner, and see that's for a top post, and then if you twist this part, which it should twist, there it comes. Oh. Alright, so it should come out like just like that. And so you're going to take this part, hold the terminal in one hand and take the other and go in here and clean all that out. See all that stuff come out. There is a battery shield on this to cover up the battery, so you have to put that on before you put the terminals back on, or you have to take them back off. So go ahead and clean up the terminals. Once we do that, then we'll put the battery back in, put the shield back on, hook everything back up. Alright, so then your battery's in. Terminals are clean. Now, before you put everything back together, like I just mentioned a second ago, make sure you put the dummy shield back on. It protects the battery if it'll fit. There we go, just like that. take and always put on positive first. Now, it probably may be a little bit thicker just because of the way the little battery was. Make sure it goes all the way down to the bottom. Get it snug. Pop this back in, just like so. Then pop the other one back on. Alright. Just like that. So, well, go ahead and tighten that down, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now the battery terminals are tight. Everything's good and on. Now, putting the battery bracket hold down back on. If you look way down here, you'll see this little guy right here, and it's on both sides. Now, don't lose these rods because they will fall down when you take this battery bracket off. They slide right in that hole, just like that, and then it goes underneath and bolts in that hole. Same way with the back. If you look down there, you'll see it. So let me go ahead and get that, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so everything's basically back in. It ain't going anywhere. And you want to make sure these are snug, tightened down. You don't want them coming loose, so we have issues with the vehicle. One thing I want to do is go ahead and squirt a couple squirts of this battery terminal protective so it doesn't corrode or anything anymore. A couple squirts like that, a couple sides, that's it. That's all you need. You don't need to overdo it. It's pretty much good after that. So everything's on, like I said, it's tightened down. Make sure that you've got everything bolted on, put back in like it's supposed to. That is basically how you change a battery in your vehicle, or per se this from 03 to 07 Honda Accord. This specifically has a 3.0 VTEC. It should be the same thing as the 4-cylinder. So let's go ahead and try it, fire it up, see how she does, make sure it's charging like it's supposed to, and we'll wrap this up. And one last thing I want to tell you is that your radio and everything stations is going to be reset because the battery was taken out. So you'll have to find that code to unlock your radio. That should be in your owner's manual if you have one, or it should be somewhere located in the dash, or if you don't, find out from the Honda dealer. Just make sure that you have that code before you disconnect the battery. You won't be able to get your radio back. See, it says code. All the lights come on like it's supposed to. 166. No. Yes. 166,217 miles. See what she does. Starts quicker. Turn on the air. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the multimeter out, check the battery, go from there, make sure it's charging. Once it's out, we'll take it for a joyride, and everything should be great after that. Alright guys, there you go. That's basically how to change a battery in your vehicle. Just about in any vehicle. It's the same method of how to replace or change your battery if it goes bad or if it needs to be changed. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you hadn't already, smash the crap out of that subscribe button. I have how-to and repair videos just about every other week, whenever possible, whenever I can. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. If you have any questions, leave them in the bottom of the comments. I'll try my best to get to them. Thanks. Have a great day.